Hey there, it's Joseph with the San Miguel de Allende Secrets video channel here on YouTube. As always, in the descriptive box below, there are links to various websites if you need more information, including one to Amazon.com that offers all 10 books in the best-selling series, San Miguel de Allende Secrets, for sale. Today we're going to talk about the oldest tree in the area. Be sure to visit the oldest tree in this part of Mexico, and on the trip enjoy seeing a unique version of Guadalupe, where our baskets come from, the first volcano in the Americas, and learning where your soul will go upon death. About 8 miles south of town, beyond the dam and along the banks of the Rio Laja, is the village of La Horta, or Orchard. Reached via an abandoned railroad track with a quarter-mile long, 15-foot wide tunnel dug in 1903. The ceiling towers above you to allow the steam from the then steam engines to escape. The dirt road to La Horta passes mules hauling the abundant bamboo for construction projects or reeds for baskets that grow around the river. You'll find the baskets for sale here in town and nearby Commonford, though they are trucked farther afield also. Once picked, the reeds are placed into a local cave to make the fiber flexible and Gumby-esque, to be used in chairs and baskets. Left to dry in the sun, the plant becomes rigid and snaps easily. Pull over when you pass a huge rock cliff on your left, and you'll find the clearly labeled water stain in the shape of the Virgin of Guadalupe. She'll be above your head and properly decorated and candlelit, befitting her status as the Mother of Mexico. At one point, you can cross the river via a bridge and follow the signs to the tree, eventually parking in front of an old chapel. Alongside this old chapel is a path lined with livestock, dogs, and fowl of all types, leading to the oldest tree in the area at around 500 years old. The tree is called Sabino, indigenous for the old man of the water, that grew nicely in the spot by a spring as a bald cypress tends to. If you don't trip over the complex root system, it takes about 20 people to circle the national tree of Mexico's base. At the base, you'll find covered up spring that keeps the tree alive and still spews forth water you can wash your hands in or collect to take home. Be careful, as the spring water is quite cold year-round. The spring got covered up as folks had a tendency to go down to explore and not always make it back above ground, alive. Legend states that the Atomis, the indigenous farmers, brought the tree here as a sapling from a large holy bald cypress in Oaxaca around 1530. It was planted to give peace among the conquering conquistadors. Surrounding the tree is volcanic rock from the nearby volcano named Palo Orfanano, Orphan. Palo Orfanano was the first volcano in the Americas to explode once the continents broke apart from being one large island called Pangaea. Volcanic rock looks like pumice, but is much heavier. After you visit, you can go down the main road, cross the railroad tracks, and you'll see the back stone wall to the large winery/housing complex that leads you back to the highway in San Miguel de Allende via the town of Los Remedios, Mary of Good Help. Mary of Good Help was a Barbie-sized image of Mary that appeared in an early battle the Spanish won, because she became the mascot for the Spanish side of the Revolution for Independence, as the Mexicans had Guadalupe. Note that despite the town being named Los Remedios, she is placed on the back side of the sign welcoming folks to town, while Guadalupe has a more prestigious and forward-facing image just off the highway. To your right, in the lower right-hand corner there, you can catch a glimpse of the long-dormant volcano Palo Orfanano that supplied the rocks around the tree. It is the farthest north volcano in Mesoamerica, and for not having erupted in over 12,000 years, the once great titan is considered now to be extinct. As you come back into San Miguel de Allende, you'll cross the mountain that marks the geographic center of the Americas, north, south, east, and west, and the edge of two ecosystems, with the Commonford side getting more rain and thus supplying more agriculture. The indigenous considered this mountaintop you cross over to be where your souls went to enter the afterlife. Remember that if you ever find yourself drifting off towards some other direction other than heaven. As always, feel free to click the subscribe button below and get notifications of new videos as they come out here on the San Miguel de Allende Secrets YouTube channel.